couple of days, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is coming out, and I know a lot of people are excited for the game, and I'm one of those people. I'm very excited for the game, mainly because I am a veteran of the Souls games. I've played pretty much almost all of them, and I'm a fan of like that franchise. I've played Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and even Elden Ring, and so. But I thought it would be interesting to go over my opinion of the game before I actually play it, because I think it'd be interesting to see what my thoughts on it before I actually play the game, and then what my thoughts are on after I play the game. What are you guys most excited for in Armored Core 6? Just let me know in the comments. Also, if you like this type of stuff, like the video and subscribe, because it really does show support and lets me know that you guys are interested in it. But yeah, so Armored Core 6. I have no experience with the Armored Core franchise whatsoever. I only know it by name, and that it's like a mech type game. And like my only experience with with Armored Core, I guess, is like with From Software making Souls games, but I don't think they have anything. I don't think there's any like correlation between the two. So all my experience with From Software games is with Souls games, and so. To be honest, I'm not really expecting it to be the same type of game as the Souls games like Elden Ring. I am hoping that the level design, the level navigation from Elden Ring, and maybe some other things I can't really think of right now, but mainly the level stuff is transferred over to Armored Core 6, because what I've seen from these trailers of AC6, the game seems very vast and open, and it's really huge. It's oh my god, is this gonna be like an open world game or something like that? This game seems huge, and I hope that the game feels it doesn't. I hope navigating the world is as fun as it was to navigate the world in Elden Ring. Because I feel like in Elden Ring I could just get lost forever and find something new and interesting and fun, and I really hope that I hope it's the same with Armored Core 6. I'm actually a huge fan of sci-fi games. One of my favorite games is Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy, and yeah, this game being sci-fi is just even more reason for me to get it. And for one, I just get this vibe from it that I really like. It kind of reminds me of Blade Runner, with this dystopian sci-fi world, and I don't know, it's just really fascinating. The music I listen to, it reminds me of Blade Runner. I was gonna say Blood Runner or something. It's just really interesting, and I'm intrigued to see how the story is interwoven into the world. I know From Software is really good at doing that, and I hope to see that. I know in Elden Ring they try to use the story a bit. They try to show the story a bit more than they usually do, and I hope they show it a little bit more in this game too, because I'm very interested to seeing how the story is in this game. I know it's not, if you're a veteran of the From Software games, the story is not really that big of a thing, but I am hoping to see that the game, the story is pretty interesting. I hope the world is interesting, which it seems like it is. The gameplay, like I said before, I don't have any experience with Armored Core franchise, so I don't know what the gameplay is like. But for what I've seen in these trailers, it seems very chaotic, for lack of a better word. But I feel like it would be a little bit overwhelming at first. But I feel like if I really dig into the combat, learn the mechanics and stuff, learn how things work, I really feel like I will be fine. And it just feels in all the chaos, I'm actually actually in control of things, if that makes sense. This chaos happening, but you actually, every move that you do has a purpose. And I really feel like Armored Core 6 is one of those games. It's going to be one of those type of games, and You know, a lot of people might be into it now, but like it's just, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, it just feels like this game, you really have to dive into the mechanics of it, to like really truly, you know, feel powerful as they're trying to make you feel. Because I mean, it seems like the game has a lot of like customization, even more so than Elden Ring or all the Souls games, and there's a lot of like moves that, you know, I see the people in the trailer do that seems like really cool, and like give me the sense of like, yeah, if I do this, I feel like I would feel cool if I do this and move in the game. But yeah, I feel really excited to like actually get my hands in the game, even after like going through all of that. I feel I can't wait to get my hands in the game, because I wasn't initially too sure about it, because you know, I'm always cautious about games that are hyped up a lot, and you know, I've only played like, you know, like I said before, Souls games like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne. Um, so you know, I wasn't too sure about like how they're working, but with their track record of like their past few games, Elden Ring, Sekiro, etc., I feel comfortable knowing that Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is going to be it's going to live up to like the hype. Um, I feel really excited to get my hands on the game, and I hope you guys are too. So that's about all I have to say for now. I want to thank you guys for listening to me talk about the game. You could be anywhere else, but you know, I really do appreciate you guys, you know, listening to me talk about this game, and I hope you're excited for it as much as I am of the game. And I always see you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching. My name is Jameson, and bye.